Welcome back to my channel, Luke Brickwalker, and in this video I will be rating the generic Wookiee Warrior. Their faction is clearly Wookiee, and different types of Wookiee Warriors have appeared in the Clone Wars, the Revenge of the Sith, the Bad Batch, and the Rebels. They have appeared in 5 LEGO sets to date, with their first appearance being sets from 2005 for the launch of Episode 3. A couple other sets are from the Rebels TV show. Out of these 5 sets, there have been 4 different minifigure variants as seen here. The only difference between 2 of them is a small bit of arm printing on the one. Something I found interesting is that there now have been 4 canon Wookiee Jedi, all of which have been made in the last few years. Master Arkoff and Bur Yaga are from the High Republic books, Kelnaka is from the Acolyte, and Gunji is from the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch. All Wookiees hail from the planet Kashyyyk, which is located in the Mid-Rim, pretty near Umbara and Onderon, which are 2 significant planets during the Clone Wars. It's also near Bracca, which is the scrapyard planet seen at the beginning of the Jedi Fallen Order game. But now let's start with the rating breakdown. Wookiees are generally a peaceful species. However, when one of their own or their homeworld is threatened, they transform into formidable warriors, and are pretty familiar with both melee and ranged weaponry. They are capable of holding their own in combat against Trandoshans, their traditional rivals, and a species renowned for their hunting prowess. This combination of natural power, combat skill, and battle experience leads me to giving them a skill rating of 17 out of 50, which is good enough to be the 7th most skilled character I've rated so far. Next up is knowledge. Wookiees are far better known for their physical power and combat skill than for their academic or technological achievements. Their culture traditionally emphasizes living in harmony with the forest of Kashyyyk, favoring craftsmanship, survival knowledge, and practical skills over large-scale technological development. Even still, I believe they were more knowledgeable than a standard trooper, so for these reasons, I give them a knowledge rating of 7, which is the 10th spot on the knowledge leaderboard behind Episode 4 Luke and ahead of a TIE Fighter pilot. Next is the Force rating. Like I said earlier, there have been several Force-sensitive Wookiees, but the standard Wookiee Warrior is not Force-sensitive. So I'm giving all Wookiee Warriors a Force rating of 0. The next category is leadership. Most Wookiee Warriors were led by a chieftain, like Tarful during the Clone Wars. So for this, I'm giving all Wookiee Warriors a leadership rating of 0 as well. These 4 categories combine to give an internal rating of 24, with only 17 skill and 7 knowledge. The first external category is armor. There's only been one Wookiee minifigure variant that has come equipped with armor, and that is this Wookiee Warrior that is wearing a helmet. This helmet adds a +1 to the armor rating. The other Wookiee variants don't have any armor at all, so they all have 0 armor rating. The next category is gear. The only possible gear item is the bandolier, but I'm not including this as gear since it's more like a weapons belt, which I don't count towards that. So all Wookiee Warriors have a 0 gear rating. This means that there are only 2 different Wookiee Warrior classes, with Class A having 1 armor added to its internal rating to give it a power of 25, and Class B being just the internal rating of 24. The last category is weaponry. They have 3 different weapons included in set so far, those being a spear, which would add plus 0.25 to power, a bowcaster, which adds 1.5, and a blaster rifle, which adds also 1.5 to power if equipped. We see many Wookiees using bowcasters during the Battle of Kashyyyk, but I always wanted LEGO to make one of those long wooden shields that many Wookiees carry. So maybe one day, fingers crossed, we'll get it. Let's look at one example. This is a Class B Wookiee with a blaster rifle, with a breakdown being 17 skill, 7 knowledge, and 1.5 weapons for a total power of 25.5. Now looking at my collection, in case you want to compare, I own 4 Class A Wookiees with no weapons, 1 Class B Wookiee without a weapon, and 3 Class B Wookiees with a blaster rifle. These 8 Wookiees total together to be 200.5 power, and that added to the rest of my collection brings my total character power up to 5,967.5. So that's all for this video. If you have any requests on a set or a minifigure that you would like to see in the future, just leave it in the comments section. You can find all of my ratings so far at my website, lukebrickwalker.com. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.